have people flying, driving, planes, trains, and automobiles from all over the US and Canada to be at our 2-day live event, Mastermind. The first Mastermind event we had I think 24 people, and this one we have about 130, so it has grown quickly. Every time it's grown considerably. The biggest thing I've learned about our team is how good we actually are, how good they are. The value and power of having really good people around me is exponential, and the growth that we've had is because of them.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Wilcox. I'm a managing partner at Strive to Move, and I'm on the team at Rehab Cairo.
I'm Sean. This is my my fourth live event here with Rehab Cairo.
I'm Dakota, and this is my fourth or fifth live event. I don't even know at this point.
I'm Hannah, and this is our 9th live event, and I have been at every single one.
Hi, my name's Lauren. This is 8 years. October will start my 9th year.
And it's been crazy just to see it grow, honestly. This room is huge, but we started in a room probably a third of this size with, I believe, maybe 40 people showed up, and today we're expecting over 100.
I think each one, the organization gets a little bit better. Everyone kind of has a more defined role. I take care of Justin when he's here, make sure that he's got all of his water filled, and I set up the flip charts, and then just any kind of ancillary tasks that the rest of the crew needs as well.
My role for the live events is to help with banners, setup, and whatever anyone else needs.
When we go into the event, my job is just to make sure that the event happens, that we're all organized, that everybody knows what their roles are. But yeah, I basically just oversee, everything that we're doing to make sure that the experience that we can provide for our members and our guests is a 12 out of 10 every single time.
So during the live event, we make sure that everyone feels comfortable. So we invite guests who are not part of our world yet. And it's my job to make sure that they see themselves fitting in with our team, the rest of the members, and in our programs.
It's really an electric atmosphere that I think everyone just kind of holds on to.
I like to say, if you don't want to run through a brick wall when you leave here, someone's missed something.
Seeing other people and how they take all of the information and apply it to their business, and then have their own spin and see how well they're doing. I mean, everyone's doing great, so it's great to see.
As it's grown and as we've done more of them, that while it's amazing for us and our team, because we work with everybody on Zoom and don't get to see them in person, but now it's more than just about us. They have created legitimate friendships, and they get to come and see each other and build these relationships. And sometimes I almost feel like I can take a step back and they get to be together, the members and the guests. And it's just really cool to see that we've created something bigger than us.
And just the energy and the learning and the environment of everyone in the same room just makes it above and beyond any other live event that I've ever been to for anything.
The idea that other people are going through it just like they are, that are having the same struggles, that are dealing with the same things, that people like us do things like this, because business can be lonely. You go back to State College, Pennsylvania, or Melbourne, Florida, or Fort Worth, Texas, and it feels like you're living in a vacuum, and it feels like a silo. But when you get around people like this, it's just easy to see that everyone is like me. If they can do it, so can I. They're struggling with the same things I am, and I can get through it because they have before.
I'm Dr. Joanna Holleran.
I'm Dr. Ilan Green, and we own Momenta Chiropractic in just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
The amount of resources that you get, again, from the material in the courses, but then the people behind you are just, there's so many people to ask questions who have already been where you are currently and will be. So it just feels like you constantly have resources around you and people to turn to for help, which is invaluable.
Hey, I'm Dr. Mike Gardino, and I am the owner of Functional Chiropractic and Rehab in Raleigh, North Carolina. We all meet together, and you're in front of a group of your own business peers, and you have to really allow yourself to be vulnerable and allow people to ask you the tough questions in your business. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we're all there to support each other and to get better. So every time I leave, I always leave feeling better.
When we go into the live events, the number one thing I tell our team is things might go wrong and that the content will be great. The number one thing is they're gonna forget everything except for how we made them feel.
I heard something the other day, it's like, do shit that you probably tell your grandkids about. And like in our lives, like, all right, we're not playing the NBA, but for us, doing what we're doing, little old us, like this is a pretty cool thing, right? And this is the stuff I think that we'll remember. I think for them, do not ever forget, like, they are here for us. They're looking for inspiration. They're looking for one thing. They're looking to feel better about themselves. A lot of them, unfortunately, this is like the best part of their year, like to be able to get away and be around us. And don't forget that, like, you have a very, very, very important job that has nothing to do with the content, as always, right? So we want to help them feel better about themselves. And you know, we need to sell shit here, obviously, in the business, but like the real thing is that the people that show up there, they still here in a year. Part of doing this is to do that, and it has nothing to do with the money. It's about, are we giving them an experience? Are we giving them a feeling? Are we giving them what they need to help build their business and build their life so they can go back and, you know, you guys hear all the time, you help my business, but you changed my life. And so we have that. Every single person here has that ability to do it. So do not forget that. It's a big responsibility, but I think none of us would trade it. So have fun, be smart. If we need to do anything and you need to meet and get with each other, like, do that as well. But yeah, just let's have an awesome weekend. I know we will, and really just take a moment to enjoy it because it's a lot of fun. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it, and let's rock and roll.
I do it for a few reasons. I bring the team in. The first reason I said it on stage is that, like, they're good, and the things that they teach, whether it's Kaylee on Instagram or Hannah with CRM and AI, asking Ashton about sales conversations or Lauren about sales conversations, the reason I go to them is because that's what they do every day. And I think, you know, as I look at the business, specifically as chiropractors, we pretty much live in a world where if it's not us, it doesn't get done. And they have the right answers. The subliminal reason why I bring them up on stage is because I want to show the audience what's possible.
My mentor said when I started this business, there'll be a moment when you no longer need your practice. It's like, I don't get it. What do you mean? He said in the beginning, the only way people are going to, like, be here is if you've actually shown you can do it. Like, that they see, like, this guy's for real because he has a practice. He said, but you'll know you've reached the level of success that you've always wanted when you don't need that anymore. And I said, okay, tell me more. What does that even mean? He said, there will be a moment in your business. I don't know when it's going to be. Ideally, it's in 2 years, 3 years, where we are today, when your practice no longer becomes a thing you have to talk about. It's a nice to have, but it's not a need to have. And the reason why is because now I have proof. You guys. You guys are the proof. And so what you've seen here now in the last year, in the beginning I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring any of you up on stage because we didn't have enough success. The proof was me, and the proof is them. But now I have you. And that's the best compliment that I could ever give to anybody here, is that now I just bring you on stage and let you brag, and you tell me what you've done. And we just happen to be here along for the ride. And so in the last 3-4 masterminds, we've got people on stage, we've been able to interview people, we've been able to have them now teach you instead of me having to teach it. The things that they say here, if I was sitting in this seat, there's 50 grand in this next hour, there's gonna be 50 grand in your pocket. One thing you needed to hear. But again, I want you to hear it from them. I want you to hear it from them.
I think the thing that's evolved the most, like, obviously, like, the events are a lot better. But I think the coolest thing that has changed in the last 3 years is that every single business has grown immensely. And so the level of the conversations in the room have also leveled up as we've seen the events get better and we've had more to it. There's more professionalism to our events, but also the people that are showing up have leveled up just as much.
Go ahead and write your revenue in 2022, 23, and 24. So 22 is 77,000 for the whole year. 2023 is 178K. In 2024, 280K. Going from 77,000 barely even to pay yourself to now building a real business where we're going to be bringing on staff, where we're having the wife come into the company, and now we're set and ready to take the next steps. I think it's just an unbelievable accomplishment. 2022, 160K, 2023, 307K, 2024, 587, and the best thing about this is, because I know when I see it, 587. I can't believe I didn't get the 600. It's like, can we appreciate the 587 for like 1 second?
For me, it's making sure that people come in. Sometimes they're scared, they're skeptical. Sometimes they're unsure of what next steps to take in their business, or they're feeling down, they've had bad week, month, something like that. But if we can leave here giving them a little hope, a little confidence, and they feel better about themselves and their business, we've done our jobs and they can go back and implement in their business.
My name is Roberto Akiwa. I'm the future operator and owner of Omni Sports Performance. I came here with a lot of questions, mainly when I first started off and I reached out to Justin. I was skeptical at first, ultimately just trying to decide where to go with like my marketing, my business strategies, how to structure things, and I was skeptical coming in. Mainly because, you know, you see a lot of people on Instagram that do the rah-rah, believe in yourself, but that's as far as it goes kind of thing. A lot of people tend to drink that Kool-Aid, but you never really get any substance. I took a little gamble, honestly. I paid the amount to fly out here from Los Angeles, and within like the first like 20 to 30 minutes of like our first presenter, it paid off in dividends. Honestly, couldn't have asked for more. Thank you again, Justin, the Rehab Chiro crew, and even Strive to Move too, for this opportunity, because honestly, it's, you know, 2 days and a lifetime of changes I'm ready to implement into what I'm going to soon own. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
If you're skeptical about attending a live event, I totally understand. I ask that question every single time, and almost every audience member says they are skeptical of me specifically before they show up. So I understand that. And all I would say is, even if you're skeptical of me, don't be skeptical of our members. Honestly, like, I'm good, but that would be disrespectful to them. We have some wonderful people who are growing awesome businesses that I promise you will hear from over the years. So if nothing else, connecting with those people is the most important thing that you can do in the business career.